Ivana Trump and Donald Trump's marriage was a whirlwind of glamour, ambition, and intrigue, capturing the essence of the 80s and 90s. But beneath their opulent lifestyle and public persona lay a complex web of love, rivalry, and scandal that ultimately led to a dramatic breakup. What were the secrets behind their fairy tale romance, and what shocking truths have emerged in the years since? Join us as we delve into the captivating story of Ivana and Donald, uncovering the twists and turns that defined their relationship and left an indelible mark on American culture. The rise of Ivana Trump. Ivana Trump didn't just rise to fame, she soared against the odds. Born Ivana Zelníková in Czechoslovakia, her early years were marked by determination and ambition. A gifted athlete, she competed as a champion skier, already showcasing her competitive spirit. But her aspirations reached beyond sports. She dreamt of a life in the glamorous world of fashion and business. In the early 1970s, Ivana's journey took a pivotal turn when she married Alfred Winkel, who helped her escape the oppressive regime of communism. Moving to Canada, Ivana was introduced to a world of opportunity. She quickly adapted, embracing her entrepreneurial instincts. It wasn't long before she made her mark in New York's fashion scene, modeling and devising successful clothing lines that showcased her flair for style. Her charisma wasn't just limited to the runway. In 1976, Ivana met Donald Trump, and the chemistry was undeniable. This meeting would not only change her life personally but launch her into the upper echelons of American society. As Donald's ambitions skyrocketed, Ivana was right there, evolving into a crucial partner, both in business and life. Together, they defied the odds, merging their talents to create a brand recognized worldwide. Ivana's keen eye for design helped shape Trump's ventures, particularly in the real estate realm. The couple's ascent seemed unstoppable, as they became a staple in New York's elite social circles, known for their extravagant lifestyle and lavish parties. However, amidst this meteoric rise, Ivana's journey was not without challenges. As her ambitions grew, so too did the complexities of her relationship with Donald, foreshadowing the inevitable tensions that would come. From her humble beginnings to becoming a celebrated figure in her own right, Ivana Trump's rise is a testament to her resilience and tenacity, a narrative that continues to intrigue and captivate audiences today. But what followed her ascent, and how did it shape her future? The bubbling tensions and competition in her marriage would soon take center stage, forever altering her narrative. Meeting Donald Trump. The year was 1976, a time when the glitz and glamour of New York City were palpable. And in the midst of this vibrant city, a chance meeting sparked a love that would be just as captivating, and tumultuous. Ivana Trump, then known as Ivana Zelníková, was carving her path in the world as a model, bringing her exceptional beauty and charisma to the forefront. Little did she know, fate was about to introduce her to a man whose ambitions rivaled her own. At a fashion show, Ivana caught the eye of Donald Trump, a Donald who was already well on his way to becoming a real estate mogul. Their instant chemistry was undeniable. She was charming and spirited, while he exuded confidence and ambition. It was as if two forces of nature had collided, both ambitious and ready to conquer the world together. Their initial conversations flowed effortlessly, showcasing not only a mutual attraction but also a fiery ambition that made them both stand out in the bustling crowd. But this meeting was more than just a romantic spark, it was the beginning of something much larger. Sparks turned into a whirlwind romance, and soon, they were inseparable. Together, they became the talk of the town, embodying the glamorous lifestyle that celebrities aspired to. Donald admired Ivana's flair and intelligence, while Ivana saw in Donald the embodiment of the American dream, a self-made man with grand visions. As they spent more time together, it was clear that Ivana was not just a pretty face. She was fiercely independent, contributing her expertise to Donald's business ventures and helping shape his public persona. Their life together began to resemble a fairy tale, charged with golden opportunities and shared ambitions. However, behind the scenes, the relationship was not without its complexities. The ambitions that drew them together also sowed the seeds of competition. As they climbed higher together, the stakes grew, and so did the tension. What began as an exciting partnership would soon reveal that even the strongest bonds can be tested when power is at play. But this was just the beginning of their roller coaster journey together, one that would intricately weave love with ambition, and ultimately set the stage for their rise and fall. Building an empire together. As the 1980s dawned, Ivana and Donald Trump emerged as a formidable force in New York City. Their combined drive, ambition, and innate understanding of the game positioned them for success. With Ivana by his side, Donald began to realize his dreams of grandeur, and she played a critical role in shaping the Trump brand. Ivana wasn't just a supportive spouse, she was actively involved in the family business. Often described as the creative mind behind many of Donald's projects, she spearheaded the design of luxurious spaces in Trump Tower, showcasing her keen eye for aesthetics. Her influence was evident in the opulent interiors, attention to detail, and extravagant launches that captivated the public. But it didn't stop there. Ivana took on a leadership role in the Trump Organization, handling public relations and marketing strategies. She helped to solidify their image as the ultimate power couple, glamorous, wealthy, and unstoppable. The couple became staples of high society events, drawing attention through lavish parties and charity galas that served as a front for their growing empire. Their synergy was palpable. While Donald focused on big-picture investments and high-stakes real estate deals, Ivana handled the intricacies, often negotiating contracts and ensuring operations ran smoothly. Their partnership was marked by a dizzying pace of success, each new project launched with the potential to elevate them further in the eyes of their peers and the media. People marveled at their lifestyle. They lived in a world of luxury, marked by sprawling mansions and private jets, traveling in style while always being just a headline away from the limelight. Yet, behind the glamorous facade, pressures mounted as their ambitions intertwined and expectations soared. However, this balance of ambition and collaboration inevitably led to power struggles. Ivana's successful victories began to create ripples in their marriage. What started as shared dreams began to question who was truly in charge. The question loomed, could their combined ambitions hold their marriage together, or would it ultimately pull them apart? This chapter in their lives forged a legacy of wealth and influence that would have lasting effects, even beyond their marriage. But the cracks in the foundation were beginning to show. And as the excitement of building this empire blazed, whispers of dissatisfaction and rivalry began to thread through their relationship, setting the stage for challenges they could have never anticipated. Cracks in the foundation. As their empire grew, the once unbreakable bond between Ivana and Donald started showing signs of wear. The very traits that had drawn them together, ambition and a drive for success, transformed into intense competition. Ivana, with her growing influence and confidence, began to crave a more significant role in the family's business. She was no longer just a supportive partner, she wanted to be seen as an equal in Donald's world. Donald, a man renowned for his alpha personality, felt threatened by this shift. Instead of fostering collaboration, the dynamic shifted to one of control and dominance. Heated arguments erupted, not just over business decisions but personal aspirations, leading to a chaotic home life filled with tension. The glitzy veneer of their marriage began to crack, revealing an underlying discord that neither had anticipated. But that wasn't the whole story. A pivotal moment loomed ahead, one that would send their marriage spiraling. As Ivana focused on carving out her identity, whispers of Donald's infidelity began to surface, unsettling their already fragile relationship. Could the foundation they built withstand the mounting pressures of fame, ambition, and betrayal? The answer would unfold in the most public and heart-wrenching way. The shocking public infidelity. When it comes to Ivana Trump and Donald Trump's marriage, the word scandal barely scratches the surface. Their glamorous life in the limelight was about to take a startling turn. Picture this, an upscale ski resort in Aspen, a winter wonderland that would become the backdrop for one of the most shocking confrontations in tabloid history. In the late 1980s, whispers began to circulate that Donald had stepped outside the bounds of their marriage. Rumors spread like wildfire, intensifying as witnesses claimed to see Donald with a woman who was not Ivana. It wasn't long before the shocking truth emerged. The name buzzing around Hollywood and beyond was Marla Maples, a budding actress who captured Donald's attention in a way that had the tabloids on alert. As the rumors escalated, the tension within the Trump household became palpable. Ivana, proud and ambitious, found herself grappling not only with her husband's alleged infidelity but with the threat it posed to her carefully curated image. She orchestrated one final family ski trip to regain control, but what unfolded would change everything. While enjoying a day on the slopes, Ivana and her family were unexpectedly joined by Donald and Marla. The atmosphere turned icy as the presence of the woman deemed the other woman hung heavy in the air. It wasn't long before a chance encounter enabled Ivana to confront Donald publicly. The confrontation was explosive. Voices rose, accusations flew, and the eyes of onlookers bore witness to a marriage unraveling in the most public of manners. The media frenzy that followed was unprecedented. Fashioned as a warring couple in the spotlight, tabloids splashed the scandal across their front pages, forever branding Ivana as the wronged wife. The narrative that emerged painted a picture of betrayal and heartache, overshadowing her accomplishments and turning the public eye towards the looming fallout. But Donald's actions didn't just ignite a scandal, they sparked conversations about power dynamics in relationships, the price of fame, and the lengths individuals will go to maintain their public personas. Ivana's emotional turmoil, now thrust into the spotlight, resonated with many, shining a light on the personal impact of public infidelity. With the ink barely dry on their divorce papers, the fallout from this public scandal would linger, shaping both their legacies. Ivana, hurt but resilient, emerged stronger and more determined to carve out her own path, while Donald faced the repercussions of his actions, reshaping his public image amid the chaos. As we reflect on this chapter, we're left to wonder, how did this scandal alter the trajectory of both their lives? And what other mysteries linger behind the fairy tale facade? The truth often lives in the shadows of public personas, and the saga of Ivana and Donald Trump is a reminder of that delicate balance between love and betrayal. Divorce and legal battles. The aftermath of Ivana and Donald Trump's split unleashed a whirlwind of legal disputes that captivated the public. It began with explosive allegations that put their marriage's darkest secrets on display. Ivana accused Donald of being emotionally abusive, reminiscent of a tumultuous battlefield, with each side eager to win the narrative. As they fought over assets and the custody of their 3 children, the media frenzy grew, casting a spotlight on every detail. Documented claims revealed endless disagreements over their opulent lifestyle and properties worth millions. Ivana sought a substantial settlement to sustain her already lavish lifestyle, while Donald, fueled by pride and anger, battled fiercely to emerge on top. Specialists whispered that the divorce proceedings could rival any blockbuster film, filled with twists and turns. In stark contrast to their glamorous public image, behind closed doors, the discussions were filled with tension and fury. Court appearances turned into theatrical performances as both parties sought public sympathy while trying to keep family matters private. But alas, the drama spilled into tabloids daily, making their personal life a gripping spectacle for audiences everywhere. Ultimately, they reached a settlement that saw Ivana walk away with a reported $14 million and exclusive access to some properties, including their luxurious Trump Tower apartment. The terms solidified her independence and marked the end of an era. Yet, the underlying bitterness lingered, leaving scars that would remain long after the legal documents were signed. The fallout not only impacted their individual lives but also set the stage for how high-profile divorces would be scrutinized in the future. The tale of Ivana and Donald Trump's marriage, from glamorous beginnings to a tumultuous end, remains a quintessential story of power, money, and the complexities of love that continues to fascinate. Rebuilding apart. After the turbulent storm of their divorce, Ivana Trump emerged not just as a survivor but as a formidable force in her own right. The headlines of their split may have painted a picture of despair, but Ivana's story took an inspiring turn. Instead of allowing the fallout to define her, she channeled her energy into rebuilding her life and creating a legacy that was distinctly hers. Emerging from the shadows of her former marriage, Ivana embraced her independence with vigor. She developed her brand, launching successful lines in fashion, beauty, and home decor that reflected her elegance and savvy business sense. Her entrepreneurial spirit captivated the public, showcasing that she was more than just Donald Trump's ex-wife. But Ivana's journey went beyond her business ventures. She also authored several books, including her autobiography, Raising Trump, where she shared insights into her life, the challenges she faced, and her experiences as a mother to 3 influential children. Through her words, she humanized herself, allowing the world to see her as a devoted parent who encouraged her children's ambitions while navigating her own career. Among her most impressive feats were her efforts as a philanthropist. Ivana actively supported various charitable organizations, focusing on youth empowerment and education. Her commitment to giving back highlighted her desire to leave a positive mark on the world, proving that she wasn't just interested in personal gain, but also in uplifting others. Despite her high-profile past, Ivana found time to embrace her family. She crafted tight-knit relationships with her children, ensuring that they remained a priority in her life. Through her love and guidance, her children ascended to their own heights of success, further reflecting the strength and resilience she instilled in them. But even as she flourished, whispers of her past continued to linger. The media often speculated about her relationship with Donald and how it impacted her subsequent endeavors. Yet, Ivana skillfully sidestepped the drama, focusing instead on her personal development and the positive aspects of her journey. By the end of her life, Ivana had carved out a niche for herself that was distinct from Donald's legacy. She became a sought-after figure in the fashion world, a respected author, and a loving grandmother, redefining the narrative around her. Her story became one of transformation, a journey that showcased the power of resilience, proving that, while she may have rebuilt apart from her ex-husband, she didn't rebuild alone. She forged a path that celebrated her independence, strength, and undeniable influence. This reinvention left a lasting impact, reminding everyone that sometimes the most remarkable adventures begin after the most difficult separations. So, let's rethink what it means to rebuild, not just in a personal sense, but as a testament to the human spirit's unwavering ability to rise from adversity. Legacy and reflection. Even after her divorce, Ivana Trump continued to carve out her space in the world, shedding light on what it meant to be a woman of influence. She didn't just settle into the shadows of her former life, she thrived, authoring best-selling memoirs that detailed not only her life with Donald but also her journey of resilience and reinvention. Ivana emerged as a figure who championed entrepreneurship, showing the world that life didn't have to end with a split, it could be a new beginning. She launched fashion lines and beauty products that resonated with many, tapping into the ethos of the 90s woman who was both glamorous and fiercely independent. In reflecting on her legacy, it's clear that Ivana was more than just a former First Lady, she embodied the evolving role of women in the public sphere. Even in her final days, she remained in the spotlight, attending high-profile events and maintaining connections with influential figures. Her insight and experiences served as a roadmap for aspiring women entrepreneurs navigating a complex world. The outpouring of tributes following her death in 2022 revealed just how deeply she impacted those around her. Friends and family remembered her not just for her connection to Donald Trump, but for her fierce spirit, determination, and ability to turn challenges into opportunities. Ivana's story invites us to reflect on the complexity of personal relationships in the glare of public life and how the roles we play can shift dramatically over time. It's a reminder that while we may be defined by our connections, our true legacy lies in our resilience and ability to inspire others to chase their dreams, no matter the obstacles they face. In her own words, Ivana once said, "Don't allow anyone to put you in a corner." That mantra seems to encapsulate her life. As we contemplate the swirling narratives of ambition and love that defined her, we're left with a poignant question: how will we face our own challenges, and what legacy will we create in our wake? In the end, the saga of Ivana and Donald Trump's marriage is a powerful reminder of how glamour can mask deep-seated complexities. While their love story began with passion and ambition, it unraveled under the weight of public scrutiny and personal rivalry. Their tumultuous journey reveals not just the fragility of relationships in the spotlight, but also the strength of individual identity. Ivana's legacy as a trailblazing businesswoman endures, proving that one's worth extends far beyond the confines of a relationship. So, as we reflect on their lives, let's consider what it truly means to navigate love, ambition, and self-discovery in a world fixated on headlines. The winding path they walk together and apart offers lessons that resonate well beyond their story, inviting us to examine our own definitions of power and partnership.